Welcome back. Today I have a hipster door from the wall. This one is pretty quick, if you're asking me. And very awesome, because who doesn't like one of these in your base? It has many uses too, such as, it actually doesn't have any uses, so I know you're all dying to know how it works, so I'm going to show you that right now. So this is all the wiring. The footprint is just 5 by 4, obviously not including these blocks here because you don't need this layer in order for it to work. Most contraptions of this kind do need this layer, so I think that's an added bonus. I'll show you from underneath here. So you probably can't see that, but if you're just watching at the back there, what's going on. So yeah, it's really quick. What else? This is pretty much all the controls down here. Otherwise it's just sort of buses that go up. But at the top here there's just a little contraption which controls a pillar that moves up and down. Just right here. That pillar goes up, that piston pushes it down. So this top section here will just, be put on top of however tall this thing is. No. Which brings me to another point. This thing is obviously expandable. It does not have to be five blocks tall. I believe the tallest I made it is something like 13 or 14. Actually, no, it's going to be, I think, 11, I believe, because the limiting thing here is actually this pillar. This piston down here can only push 12 blocks, so I believe it can only be like 12 blocks high. I'm not sure, I haven't actually found that out. But I'm sure 12 blocks is plenty. And I tried to make this thing as fast as possible. So it could I think it could be like 1 tick faster, but that would mean it has to be a lot bigger. So I will show you how to build it. I'll just do a 3 high version just for the tutorial. You can always expand it. So let's get on with the tutorial. Okay, so to get things started, build yourself a 5 by 4 area like I have here. Then put your input block right here. You can go ahead and put a lever on that too. Now we'll do the pistons. First count up 3 blocks, and then on top of that you're going to place your triple extenders. Just like that. I'll just do 3 for now, like I said. Count up 2 from the bottom there, and then add your storage pistons. Then from your input block, 2 blocks out like this, 2 repeaters on 1 tick. Then put some redstone right there into a block. Grab some slabs and make a little slab staircase like this into a block. Back down here, we're going to have a repeater on 2 ticks into a furnace with any item in it. Then get a compared output from there. That'll go into a torch like that, and then put a block on top of that torch, and a block to the side with redstone on top like this. Now make a platform right here, redstone, repeater on 3, and another repeater on 3. That will go into a repeater on 2, and up into redstone, and into a repeater on 4. And so we're just going to repeat this pattern here. like this. Redstone, redstone, 3 ticks, 3 ticks, 4 ticks, and 2 ticks down the block there. That's all we'll do for now. Another thing, some furnaces. Next to these slabs here, just put a furnace, and one there, I forgot to put a slab here. In each of these furnaces, put another item of your choice. And on top of the furnaces, put a repeater on 2 ticks. Just like that. And you can put redstone there. Okay, so that's all for the blue circuit. Let's move on to the yellow circuit. You're going to want to get a regular piston and place it right there. Then alternate blocks, so leaving a gap in the middle. Then get a transparent block. I'll just use glass and place one in the gap there. You don't need one at the top. And then up here, another regular piston facing down. Next to these solid blocks, you're going to put comparators, like so. And that is it for there. So we will move on to the top section. Place a torch there, 2 blocks, and then one on a diagonal, with 2 4-tick repeaters. Grab a slab, put redstone on top, and then a repeater on 3 ticks into a block. Then on here, put a block of redstone and a block there, and get one more regular piston, and that'll just be used to update that one there. Moving on to the bottom, bring up 2 blocks here, repeater on 4 ticks, repeater on 2, into a monostable circuit like this, and then just put blocks everywhere there, and one over there. Okay, so put redstone there, and 2 pieces there, a repeater on 2 ticks, repeater on 2, over there a repeater on 2, and over here a repeater on 2, so it faces into that one. Then put a block with redstone, and that should be it. Let's give it a quick test. Grab your wall block, make sure it is a solid block, otherwise this will not work. And let's test it out. That's the closing. And that's the opening. So what I'll do to help explain how this works is just disable this monostable here, and I'll just operate this thing manually. So what happens is the closing is self-explanatory. These 3 blocks get pushed in to the slot there. Then the back pistons fire and the front ones fire. So the middle ones stay retracted. Then what happens is these front ones retract and they actually get pulled into the storage right away. And the fact that they move to the side updates the middle row of pistons there, which are actually being powered. And they pull back the blocks, these ones here, which have been moved to here. They pull them back, and then it's just a normal double retraction to pull these blocks in one more. So eventually these blocks here will be where this row of pistons is. And when that happens, actually I can show you that right now. That's the first step. It's really quick. Okay, so those blocks get pulled back into there. Then what happens is I basically reuse the entire circuit except with a pulse. That's why I have the monostable there. So I can't really show you from the input, but what happens is these pistons extend, pushing these ones to this slot. Then the back ones extend, and I put power into this redstone. So these 3 blocks will be here, these pistons will be here. I give it a pulse, they grab these blocks here get pulled back to where these pistons are, and then it repeats the double attraction circuit to bring these blocks back to where these pistons are. This is a terrible explanation, I know, but I'm trying. And then I need one more pulse, and that's what this column here does. It just shifts up, allowing these comparators to turn on for a bit, and then they get pushed back down. So that is basically it. Actually, maybe I can show this. Maybe like this. Okay, there you go. See, they go like this. And then it won't do the full retraction because the pillar is not hooked up. But, so you can see we only needed one more retraction here to bring these blocks to that position. That's just what those comparators do. So, yeah. And this monostable here just gives us the right pulse to do that second block retraction. Now, one thing to note, this setup right here doesn't work on servers, or at least the one that I've tried it on. There is a version that does work, and it's only slightly slower, but I will quickly show you how to build that right now. First thing you do, clear out, power this, clear out some space, like this. Your new input block goes right here, put a lever on, and turn it on, and put a torch here. Two hoppers leading into each other with two items in it. Then get a comparator output from there, and a comparator output from here into a repeater on 2 ticks. Then change this repeater here to 3 ticks, and that one to 1 tick. And that should be it. And change that to 4 ticks. So the closing is slower, but so that should be reliable on servers. It's just the update. So there's some weird updates that cause it to fail, but it does work and it's pretty quick. But the single player version is much faster. So that's all for this video, guys. I hope you enjoy this little creation. I think it's pretty cool. If you agree, please feel free to leave a like or subscribe to my channel for more. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you later.